Okay, we are live now. Good morning, YouTube. We are here in another immersion session in Talk and Talk. Today we will talk about nostalgia. We are open the Pandora box of our memories. But first of all, let's introduce ourselves. Can you introduce yourself, Chris, please?
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Cris. I live in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm a software developer. My free time, I like to watch movies, series, participate in technology events too. I think that's it.
Thank you. Can you introduce yourself, Camila, please?
Yes. Can you hear me, Ronaldo? Now it's working?
Yes, yes,
Nice.
yes.
Good morning. Nice to meet you guys. I think I don't know you, Arnaldo. It's our first time together. So, good morning.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good morning. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I live in São Paulo, in the capital, and I've been here in Talk and Talk since March 24 as a speaker, and I became a host in July 24. I work as an accountant in an energy company, so I am from the finance field for over 10 years. What else? In my spare time, I love to be here in the platform to practice my English. Sometimes I attended some Spanish immersions too. That's all, I guess.
thank you, thank you. Can you introduce yourself, Andrea, please?
Yes, good morning, guys. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. I've been living here since I was 7 years old. So it's a long time because I am almost, it's like almost 40 years. I am 47 years old, you know. I am married, I don't have kids. I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been attending on Talk and Talk since October 2021 and as a host since February 2023. So for me, it's a great opportunity to improving myself every day, you know, and make friends and making network, and that's it.
Thanks. Dorian, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 34 years old. I know you, Arnaldo, because of French immersions, but I know
Yeah,
I
shame
know
on
that
me.
maybe yes, I know it's hard to keep two languages, right? But we are getting bigger there in French. Maybe you can come back one day. And this weekend, I said before, I'm happy because it's a really nice weekend here in Belo Horizonte. It's hot actually, and I don't know because in the other cities all the time people are saying like it's cold, but here in Belo Horizonte it's really good. And we will celebrate the birthday of my goddaughter, so I'm excited for that. And that's it. Thank you.
Great, great, thank you. I will attend the next French immersion. Shame on me. Oh my gosh. Elias, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, morning, guy. I'm Elias, I'm 38. I live in a small flat that's located in Teresópolis, a small and peaceful city from Rio de Janeiro state. And 10 years from now, I intend to live in a bigger house in another city in Northeast, in some place of Northeast. And I want to live in a city as peaceful as Teresópolis and with a big house with at least 3 rooms. Because I want to have kids, and I think 3 rooms is space enough for having 2 kids and another room for guests. And in the future, I will the guy who will look back and say, yes, I achieved my goals.
Yeah, thank you. Let's start. What is nostalgia for you, Luria?
Okay. I think nostalgia for me always is about memories. It's about, it's a kind of feeling that we have to something in the past. And maybe you keep this feeling with some kind of, in a good way, in your memory, because memory, we have all the memories, right? Things we can remember, and things maybe we forgot. But nostalgic for me is when you keep some kind of moments, some kind of feelings in a kind of a part of your brain, and always when we remember that, you have this feeling with the memory. So it's a kind of a feeling with a memory of something that in the past was important for you. uh, and I really think maybe this is related with your values, if your the things is important for you. Like I remember, I'm a person who loves to be in family. So normally my nostalgic moments is with my grandmother, who is not here anymore. So it's always, I think in my case at least, the nostalgic moments is related with something that is really important for me in my life. So that's it.
How about you, Chris?
I agree when Luria said about memories, that something happened in the past. Nostalgia to me is when I listen to music and remember some moment in the past, or I taste a food, remember some moments I passed with my grandmother when I a child, something like this, and my parents too. It bring a feeling happy to me. So I don't know, it's not food, but I didn't I forget the word, but like delicious to imagine this, live in this memory. I think this
The taste?
not tasty. I forget the word, but the same, delicious, like but delicioso, muito bom, like very good, something like this.
Okay. How about you, Elias?
For me, nostalgia is facts, things, thoughts that remember me good memories about, usually about childhood, about the time that we don't have cell phones and we play until late on street, playing football, volleyball, hide and seek. I think for me it's nostalgia. There are some games that I can remember, Super Mario, Sonic. For me it's nostalgia. Sometimes I play these games. I prefer old games than new games from today.
Great, great. I think I choose a topic that I will spend all the morning talking about. How about you, Andrea?
Yes, guys, I agree with you. Nostalgia, it's when you remember something that happened with you, most of times I believe it's a remember, good remembering. Uh, I just think about that, about some moments with friends, with family, uh, some kind of trips that I did, like Chris said about the smell of food as well, because I remember when I was a child, my grandmother used to cook a really good fubá, bolo de fubá, I don't know how to say that. So I just remember that. It's amazing. I cannot thinking about nostalgia in a bad way, you know.
Fubá cake with coffee.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
amazing.
How about you, Camila?
I was wondering here, maybe if we have some bad memories about nostalgia, but I don't think so. But in my opinion, I guess is when you can go back for a period when you could share something and you have sure that this will not come back. If you ask me to explain about nostalgia, I would say that I can always thinking about when I was a kid or about my experience with my mom or school maybe. So as Elias said, playing video game because I used to do it as a kid a lot. So I always thinking about something that I did and it was good, and I have good memories of it. I can, as Chris said, I can remember the smell or remember the color of the places. I remember the smell of my grandpa's house. So this is a kind of memory that no one can take it. And nostalgia is that for me.
Yes. For me, nostalgia have two characters. We need to not only remember something, but we need to go deeply in this memory. When you said, I remember the smell, I remember the taste, I remember the feeling, we'll go so deeply in this memory that you forget around you what happened in the present day. So it's the first characteristic of the nostalgia. The second one for me is when at the final of we'll finish this deeply immersion in the memory. You used to be feeling some miss about this feeling, even when you, of course, you don't will happen again, but we will have this feeling. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I want to come back in this moment. Yeah, I want to come back in this moment, even if 5 minutes, to remember that taste, to remember that voice. When you have this result that we want a little bit more about it, that you will already deeply in the memory. I think we're talking about nostalgia. So, what the last time that you feel nostalgic, Camila?
This is a good one. Sometimes I have a conversation with my friends about, do you remember a time when we don't have too much worries about paying bills or, I don't know, have to be aware about your WhatsApp or your email? Then this can make me really nostalgic. These memories about the time that we don't feel so stuck on cell phone or overwhelmed about a job. And I guess the conversations was different. I remember a time when we got to spend hours just looking to the stars and try to find a shape of some animals on it. Guys, I don't know what was the last time that I did it. So I guess this can makes me feel nostalgic. But if I would answer that question, I can say every day because when I wake up, I love coffee And I remember when I was a kid, the first smell that I felt in my house was the coffee, because my mom loves coffee. So we have the same addiction, I guess. So this is the same. Every time that I wake up and I can feel the good smell of a coffee, that makes me feel a little bit nostalgic, but because I got this when I was a kid, and this is so good, but not like in the past, because I need to work and then go make my own coffee this time, right? So
Yeah.
it's different right now.
If you don't wake up and start to make it, not smell in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, Camila, your husband have to, I don't know, a kind of a gift for you is make the coffee for you in the morning.
Yes, please. And I have a machine to do the coffee, but I prefer I don't know how to
Yes.
say it, coad. I always prefer the root one, you know.
Yourself, your own coffee.
Yes, yes.
How about you, Elias? What is the last time that you feel it?
I don't remember. Maybe about video game. Now, cause I show Super Mario. But maybe another, I don't know, 3 months ago, I don't remember. Or about food. When I eat some kind of food that remember me, the food that my mom used to do, used to cooking. I don't know, but there is a long time. Uh, like Camila, I was very good when but I usually I don't use it to see star, but see clouds. On the I don't know. There is a a field near my house. Then I just sit and look at the clouds, looking for face of animals and form of animal in the clouds, not stars. But look at stars is good too. Look at uh, Três Marias, and there is a legend in the past that if we count the stars down 10, 9, 8 in 10 days different, you will you will dream about the person that you will get married in the future.
Hmm.
I don't know if Camila André would did this, but yes, but I don't remember
Listen before
the
it.
last time.
How about you, Andrea? How the last time? What the last time did you feel nostalgic?
Guys, if I say for you that it's almost every day, you will believe in me because will you believe in me? Because I'm a kind of person that loves listening to music. And I believe that music has this power to bring us good memories, you know. So every time that I listen a song, for example, that remind my childhood, or even some friends, I have some kind of songs that remind me different friends, you know. I don't know why, maybe related to. I had a coworker that used to watch a lot. Oh meu Deus, what is the name of the film that have a root? Help me, Elias. I just forgot. Não sei o que da Galáxia. Guardião da Galáxia.
Yes, yes.
And every time that I listen in the song that there is in Guardião da Galáxia, I remember him, you know. So uh, every day, all the time, I am feeling this kind of
It's one
nostalgia because of
show
this.
inside another.
Sorry?
Be- It's one show inside another because
Yeah.
has the film, the history of the film, and the history of the songs that involve the film and involve the people remember about they living before listen
Yeah.
that kind of music.
Yes, that's it. So because of the music, I am always with this feeling, you know. Thank God, you know, I have good memories.
Sometimes we forget what happened in that part of the film because we remember the song, remember the deeply in the nostalgia when you say what they said, because the history goes to one side, we go to the other side because the song.
Yes, that's it.
How about you, Chris?
I think last week when I visit my grandmother and have this time to lunch with her, I loved so much to talk a lot with the past and the routine. And so to me, or when I out the her house, I my mind remember for all the day. For the moment, remember some moments too. Oh my gosh, it's
You are a
really
very
precious.
lucky person. You are a person because you have yet your grandma.
Yeah. I did have one grandfather for part of my father. Passed away 3 years ago, I think so, 4. But I have two grandmother, for part mother and father.
How about you, Lurian?
I could say something about grandmother too. Like now I don't have my grandmothers with me. My grandfather, I never meet them. They passed away before, but both of my grandmother, yes. And always when the smell of something remember me something. I have these moments of nostalgic when I my mom cooked something and used the same kind of seasonings that my grandmother used to use in for preparing something too. When my mom prepare a cake that my grandmother used to prepare too. All these moments remind me something in the past. When I have a moment with colleagues or friends, and we said, "Oh, you remember this time in the school that we did this?" So always these moments happen with me in my life. But something really new this week, Elias talked about video games, and my boyfriend, he loves video games, loves. And I used to play a lot when I was younger, and that is a game that is the name is Crash Bandicoot. And my boyfriend, he didn't know this game. And I said, so we will buy this game now and we will have a night for to play video games. So I had the opportunity to show the video game to him, like this game. And we had a really nice night, playing video games. And I could remember about my childhood because it was a game that I used to play with my cousins when I was in the city with my grandmother. So always, related about some kind of memories. And and this just happened this week. So something I remember right now to share with you guys. And about coffee, just to add something, I love coffee. And to me, the filtered coffee is the best. I have the machine, the gourmet one, but the filter one is really I don't know, there is a power about the filter coffee. I'm taking coffee right now, so the smell of coffee reminds me something in the past too. So it's a kind of a secret, memories that we keep for ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I learned to like coffee after married because my wife loves coffee. We have 3 different kind of machines to coffee. But my addiction, like yours, it's video game as well. In my mom's house, we have a museum of video game. We have, I think, more than 35 different consoles and thousand of games. Since Atari, Master System, Nintendo, Mega Drive, thousand of different titles of games. In the 90s, we have a game rent a store to rent the games for the kids, and we had a house, and in the rooms of the house it's all games to kids play and rent the titles. And after we finish the business, we keep all the equipment, and we play, including my mom. My mom played video game as well. He loves Crash Bandicoot as well. She don't like Mario, but she loves Castlevania. I will jump one question and ask for you, Chris. Do you think nostalgia is a bad feeling? Or why? Why not? It's always good, or can be a mixed?
It's an interesting question.
5.
Yes, interesting question. Because I don't know, I don't association nostalgic for a bad feeling, but it can happen. Sometimes I didn't remember right now the moment, bad moment happened, but I think it happened because our mind is very curious. Sometimes you do something and do, oh my gosh, I am like I don't know, travel for a new land, something like this. A bad feeling. I really don't know. I don't know. But I think it can it's possible be a bad feeling, but because I don't know, it's something like a connective moment in the past it can happen something bad, no, something to pass for this experience and you remember. Oh, I don't do this because if I did, I will quebrar a cara. Something like this. I think this.
How about you, Leah?
I think it was Camila that said that it's really hard to associate this moment with bad ones, and I agree. I think it can be bad when because of a memory we remember other things, like for example for me, like I said all the time about my grandmother. She's not with me anymore. So, of course, maybe I will remember, I will have a nostalgic moment. But after, I will remember one moment. Yes. After, I will remember about she's not with me anymore. So maybe I can associate this with the nostalgic moment, or maybe if I remember a situation that in the past, that when I am with colleagues in my old company, I will remember a situation, and maybe other situation in this company happens too. And because of that, I can remember. But in my opinion, the nostalgic one is more about good feelings. Good is you choose these memories in a good way. So because of that, is more related of a good moments in our life. But you can associate for if you have a kind of other histories like traumas because other things, maybe you can associate. But in my case, it's not that common. It's more about if I miss someone, and maybe this one is not with me anymore, or maybe a friend that I don't cannot see anymore. He leave or her live in the other place. It's a shame I cannot be with this person anymore. Good times, right? And maybe I can feel a little sad because of that. But the most of time, that's it.
How about you, Andrea?
Guys, I do not believe that nostalgia is a bad feeling. It's the opposite, in my opinion, because we always related nostalgia with good moments, good memories. I believe that our brain separate the bad memories from the good memories. So all the time when you need to thinking about something good, feeling this kind of nostalgia, you will remember good things. I don't know. I have never had nostalgia because of bad memories. With bad memories, even bad memories, sometimes we don't want to remember. So I don't consider a nostalgia at all. That's it.
How about you, Elias?
I was think I don't think nostalgia is about bad memories, but it's bad feelings, but it's in some way can cause a bad feeling. How? For example, I remember a good and happy place or a happy situation in the past, but this kind of such situations uh, now will never come back in my life. Then maybe it can cause a bad feeling, like I was happy and I didn't know that I was very happy. The nostalgia for itself is a good feeling, but when I look back my past, when I'm very happy in some situations, and nowadays I can do these things. Yes, it can bring me a bad feeling. Like
So if
like you said
if
about
bring
pay bills.
if you feel at the final of the you remember some situation that will with uh, life this kind again, it's a nostalgia because it's always when you in the final we want to relive again that situation.
Yes, some kind of situations we can live again. For example, as a kid, usually we don't have to pay bills. It's not possible not to pay bills. Oh, I want to remember my childhood. I want to pay bills this month. It's not possible. But for example, a day we don't take care about the house, just play. I don't know. I think every couples have to do it. Sometimes I don't know a day, a month. I think it's good for relationship. Let's don't take about the house. Let's the house let's the dishes on don't do the dishes. Don't clean the house, the floor. Don't do the laundry today. Let's just, I don't know, play board games. I think it can be good for the relationship. It's a kind of nostalgia, né? But there is a point. My parents raising me since I had 7 years. I start to do chores at home. Then it don't mean that as a kid, I didn't do the chores. I clean my bedroom. I do the dishes. Uh, some ways later, for example, I cook rice, beans. It's not mean that as a kid I didn't do nothing at home. But I think sometimes it's good. Okay, today is a lazy day, for example. I think it can be good.
How about you, Camila?
Guys, I was listening to you, and maybe we can use different words about nostalgic in a bad way. For example, maybe trauma, and then I guess we have different things in meaning about it. At least for me, I always thinking about something good because nostalgic is like something that reminds you or can bring you a good moment in your life. And I don't know how about you guys, but I have a bad memory in all my bad situations since I was a kid. I forgot. And I don't know, this is something related like a protection of my body or mind. And my sister reminds everything. So sometimes we have a conversation and she said, but you were there. You don't remember that fight in a family problem. And "Oh, no, I don't remember this." So maybe this cannot makes me have a nostalgic memories or bad about it. So maybe because my memory is not so good, or because I guess we can change a little bit the word. Maybe can be
But it
another
is.
word. I don't know.
Maybe it is. Because your memory protect you
Yeah,
of the problem.
I think it's a blast, right?
Yeah. So, do you usually remember things about the past, like a vivid memory? Please, do you have a vivid memory of when you have some remember?
A big memory.
Yeah, you can remember the feeling, the taste, the sound, what you wear.
The vivid memories I have when I pass that time, like a vacation at the school, and I'm a child with my grandmother, grandfather, grandparents. I think my grandmother make the sweet and lunch too. I love eat beans. And when her prepare it to me is the lovely, not to compare with the others. I think these memories sometimes come and bring with my mind, and I remember. I I like this. I lovely. I don't know. Uh, Good. I don't know. We leave this memory in my mind, something like this.
How about you, Luria?
In my case, for nostalgic or not, I'm a really imaginative person, if I can say. I have dreams that it's so realistic sometimes. I can close my eyes, or maybe I don't need to close, and I can imagine things in my mind. So for nostalgic things, I can say the same, that it's a kind of a memory that I can know the facts, I can say the history. I can remember about, oh, this happened first and after this and after this. So when I have the moment of a nostalgic, always I can put myself in the place again. And sometimes I do one exercise, but sometimes that if my version of me right now could be there, like in that moment. So I try to do this because of this my way about my personality. I really like this thing about art, to create things. So for me, it's a kind of easy to create like vivid moments about memories. So for me, yes, I can relate it to this moment and have a vivid memory because of all the imaginative things that I can put in the place, like, I remember that. And I just create a other universe in my mind. So for me, it's possible. Yes.
How about you, Andrea?
Yes, sometimes I remember something so vivid, so and I and that it's possible just to smell the smell. I don't know how to say that. Smell the smell, feeling the smell again. I think it's the correct thing that I need to say. And as I said in the beginning, it's happening a lot when I listening some songs as well. I don't know, guys. All my memories, my best memories are related to music. I don't know, since I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting to think about that, because I grew up in a family. I am an only child, but my mom has a lot of siblings, and I grew up in a family with a lot of aunts and uncles, and all of them like it so much to listening music. Because of this, my memories are always related to music.
how about you, Elias?
Yes, I can remember I was playing hide and seek with the children in the neighborhood. But I hide me, I hide myself behind the house. But it's a easy location, but I don't know why people could find me. Then I don't know. They start. In that occasion, there is a lot of houses in building. Then a lot of house building has a lot of uh, mão de obras. Then I think people said, maybe Elias can felt on these um, on the wall que, que usa para fazer viga. Eu esqueci o nome daquilo, aquele buraco. Then maybe Elias can felt on these rolls. Then I don't know, before half an hour, almost an hour, I start laughing, and my sitting listening me laughing behind the house. It's a easy location, but I don't know. People don't try to find me there. Then I was remember it was very funny.
You, Camila.
In my opinion, yes, because I am really connected with the smell of things, the ones and not the better one. And I can always remind something about perfume or the house. It's weird to say that, but in fact, I don't know. I am really attracted to the smell of things. And I guess this is a vivid memory because it's like I am come back to the time that I was in specific place. So I guess yes, it is a vivid memory. I have a lot of, but only relate to the smell of things. Sometimes can be a song, as Andrea said. It's so good when you can say, for example, I know where I was when Cassia Eller passed away. I know the exact moment that I heard about. So this is a vivid memory. All the time that I see, I knew about the Cassia Eller died, and then I can remember that I was I was doing a homework with some colleagues. So I guess it's a vivid memory.
Let me ask you different about this list. Camila, when you think or feel some memory, do you used to be correlation with some color?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. About color, no, but about the smell or the place that I was. I don't know. It's like I am having a trip from the past and I can see myself in this situation again. But I don't know about the color. I don't think so.
How about you, Elias?
No, me neither. About colors, no.
Yes, or
Yes, it's
when
about,
you correlation the sensation, the feel that you have with some color.
no, I think no. I don't know. I think me is more a auditive person. Understand the way that a person can remember more, learn more, and I no, I'm not a visual person. I'm a more auditive person. Don't I remember more about sounds, about some kind of speech, not about
Yeah.
colors.
How about you, Andrea?
I have never thought about it. It's an interesting question, but I agree with the guys. Maybe I have never related my memories about with colors, just songs or smell or the place. When sometimes when you pass through a place, you can remember that, oh, I have already been here before. This kind of things. But color, I don't think so. Interesting question.
If you, for example, remember the cake of your mama, if you need to say one color about this feeling, you can. It's not
Yeah,
normal to you.
yeah. The cake, I remember the
Not
smell,
the
but
not the color of the cake, but the color of the sensation to be sitting in the desk
oh
and
my
waiting
gosh.
the.
Oh, it's just because I just remember the yellow. I just
Okay.
can relate it with the yellow color, because of the cake, but the sensation, I don't know. Good one, Arnold.
How about you, Chris?
Color. I didn't think for this way I don't know, to record in my mind. Oh, this one has a t-shirt black and I don't know, yellow
Oh, when you
for
think when you
situation.
remember the situation, if you need say one color, sometimes this color it's not. For example, you can remember something sad, and say, to me this happens. It's yellow. The relationship with that situation means to you yellow or means to you gray,
Mhm.
but it's not exactly related with something colored that you see in that situation. Have a
Yeah,
lot of people can uh, do the relationship with some feelings and represent some colors to them. Sometimes it's not related to the usual colors that you see in the situation.
but I didn't. I think I didn't know to have this. But I may pay attention with this when the memories bring.
Yeah, I think I'm unblocking one new sensation in you now, guys. When you start to remember something, what this fact representing color to me?
Yes. So the sky is very, very no clouds and blue. Oh my God, it's really happy, really. The color.
Yeah, yeah. How about you, Luria?
I agree that and the most of time is related smell or when you listen some music. I think it's in general, but to say something different, like since everyone was speaking, I'm the last one. I was trying to push this, in my memory, and I can do two. I can say two things. There is a specific color of nail polish esmalte that my grandmother loved. Is a coffee with milk cappuccino, and I remember she used to look for this color a lot of times, but this grandmother is cappuccino, and she said no, it's not this one. There is a specific color, and I remember all the time when I saw this kind of nail polish nowadays, nude. I remember my grandmother because of that. So, but it's a situation that we are talking about a color too. So, but I cannot say that a color make me feel like nostalgic. But since this situation involves a color, I remember about that. And it was like that. The lipstick was red, and the nail polish was cappuccino, kind of coffee with milk, but a specific brand, a specific color, specific uh, a specific uh, is a specific color, but because sometimes you can remember nude, you can have a lot of ones, no? So it was a specific one that she really liked it. So this I can say. And about green, I was thinking too, maybe green all the time. I remember me nature. I love to do trekkings, to enjoy time in nature. So when I can just see a picture of nature, sometimes I remember things in my past, something I did. Oh, this remind me when I did a trekking in Ilhabela, when I did a trekking in Rio. But it's really hard. This normally is smell or some song, some when I listen something. That's it.
Now I'm sure we will start to pay attention in this. Oh, what color represent this feeling? What color represent this in my sensation? I think I unblocked this synesthesia feeling in you guys. So we are rushing the hour. Thank you so much for attending me. Thank you so much for being here in this immersion session. I hope to see you the next Saturday to another topic. And bye bye. Have a great